Can you hear that? That's the sound of plant people around the United States and the Northern Hemisphere exclaiming that we have made it through yet another spring. Welcome to my channel. I am Anastasia. This is Aroids Gone Awry and my multi-part series on, you guessed it, spring and how to prepare for it. I figured a fun starting point would be some budget-friendly or cheap tools that everybody needs, or I find I use pretty much every time I do plant care or chores, as I call them. And you might find one or two that you want to pick up. These are all probably under $40 and more so in the $10 to $15 range. And I really wanted to focus on just something you could pick up, an easy tool that makes your life easier. I also promise that you will see me on this channel and see different formats of videos. I just felt like doing this video in this format would be better. It makes it simpler and you get to see the product. I'm also going to put a link to my Amazon storefront if you want to access the products through that link, or just click on the link. Even if you don't want to buy it through there, it does actually give me a little bit of kickback, just to give you a heads up, just like a few cents. I'm not making bank. It gives me a little help since I am disabled, and every little bit helps. With all that being said, all the appropriate links will be in the comments and description. And let's get started with product number 1. You probably already have this, but get yourself a bucket. A Home Depot bucket, a Lowe's bucket, an Amazon bucket that I'm gonna put on my Amazon, whatever. Just get yourself a 5-gallon bucket. They're so useful. I use them for mixing soil, getting cocoa chips to soak up water. So many uses for a 5-gallon bucket. These run at Home Depot about $5 without the lid. On Amazon, there's a few different options. The next item is this wonderful ppm, or parts per million meter. This will tell you how much fertilizer is in your water, or just how many impurities is in your water, or are in your water. And it's very useful. I use it to tell me how much fertilizer I've added to my water, and that keeps me from over fertilizing. This is $6 on Amazon. And yes, are there more expensive ones? Yes, you don't need them. This one does more than the more expensive ones do, surprisingly. The next item is this Vivo Sun pump sprayer. I love this pump sprayer. It is durable. It works for water with fertilizers put in it. It doesn't break down, and I've had it for months. While we're on sprayers, get a mister. There's electronic misters, handheld misters. Misters are going to be your best friend. Whether you do handheld or electronic, as I was showing you, misters. The Vivo Sun pump sprayer is $36 on Amazon, and the misters are about anywhere from $4 for non-battery powered to about $20. Next up, we have this holographic repotting mat. This is a great size, and it's pretty durable and stays up. There's no ridiculous smell with like the plastic that usually happens with them, and that one is about $12 on Amazon. Again, everything will be linked. Another about $12 item is this tool belt without the tools in it. It's about $12, like I said, and it doesn't make you hot during the summer. It's perfect. I use it every single time I do plant chores. Speaking of the tools, these are the tools. I believe these were $17 for everything, and that concludes my series on cheap yet effective tools that you will use every time for spring. Happy spring! And the second part of this will be helpful fertilizers and things for your plants that you need for spring. Then my third part of the series will be stuff you really don't need. As always, thank you for tuning in. Remember to subscribe here and follow on Instagram.